What's happening, guys? We're back at it again with a part 2 of our list.
You guys really enjoyed part 1, and I'm not gonna lie, it was nice to show some love to the unproblematic YouTubers, especially with like all the drama that we cover. It is a lot, so it's really nice to, you know, spread that positivity sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely think it's great to give credit where credit is due, and although it seems people in general are drawn to the negative, we could definitely always use more positive, so this is like a good, it's a good change.
State of the world, it's not good.
Yeah.
So any positivity we can, we try and give it on the internet.
Yeah.
So today we are counting down the top 10 unproblematic YouTubers you should be following, part 2. How's it going, guys? I'm your host, Mackenzie Smith.
What's good, everybody? I'm your other host, Jared Bronstein, and to no surprise, you guys let us know about a few YouTubers who didn't make our first list, but I promise they'll be on here.
Yeah, we listen sometimes. Yeah, it really is only a list of 10, but we're going through the comments and we can probably honestly make like a part 3, 4, and 5 if we really wanted to, because there are so many great creators that just don't get enough love, and that's what we're trying to do today.
Probably make 10. Like, you guys literally left me so many comments like, why isn't this person? What about this person? And I'm like, yo,
we love
it's only
it.
10 people, but hey, I appreciate you. So you guys gotta let us know if you guys want another part of this video in the comments down below. Of course, stick around, because we do some comment replies, as you guys know. It's gonna be from part 1, but for now, let's get right into it. Starting us off at number 10, Chris Smoove. This guy's voice is heavenly, and if you're a fan of basketball and gaming, then you need to check out Chris because he covers both those things. As of this recording, his latest content has been a mix of him playing UFC 4, NBA 2K, and real basketball highlights with his own commentary. Creeping in on the 5 million subscriber mark, Smoove has made a huge name for himself in the 2K and COD community as he first started off playing those games. Since, he's expanded into covering the NBA on his channel and playing other games such as UFC, Madden, and the occasional adventure or shooter game, although it seems he's mainly sticking to his most recent stuff, at least for the time being. If you need a channel to cover sports and gaming, or you just like the sound of a soothing tone, then check out Chris Smoove's channel. You won't regret it. And get this guy a manual.
On to number 9, Simply Nailogical. I wanted to put her at number 1, but we figured if you guys didn't see her on this list within minutes, you'd keep commenting that we needed to include her, so we getting this out of the way first. I really think she was the most commented YouTuber on our part 1 of this series, so of course she's gonna be included. And don't look at the numbers so much as a ranking of best to worst, just see it as, you know, they made this list and they're worth the follow. So first off, shout out to Christine, who runs the channel for being a fellow Canadian, but she also posts really cool nail art tutorials. And although she's a podcast and a few other channels where she does vlogs and such, her main channel as we know it is nails. And when I say almost every comment from you guys was about her, that's literally no joke, but that just shows how much love you guys have for her. So thank you for bringing her to our attention. I don't know if Jared is all that interested in the nail art, but it's definitely something that I'll be looking into now. Coincidentally, I took off my nails yesterday, so they're looking really bare. They're not usually like this. You guys know I usually have the acrylics, but yeah, so I need some help in the nail department, so I'll be checking her out.
Now at number 8, Up, Up, Down, Down. The channel is run by Austin Watson, aka Austin Creed, aka Xavier Woods. Depending where you found him from, you probably know him by different names. Most people probably know him as Woods, which is his stage name in the WWE. But while he's not kicking in heads and throwing people over ropes in the Rumble, this guy games. And to no surprise, a lot of his guest stars are other current and former WWE stars. It seems as though this could be a joint business venture with the WWE, so to no surprise, it's fairly kid-friendly content. And that's not to say that wrestling is just for kids, but I mean more so in the area of no swearing, no beef with other YouTubers, and overall the channel is just family-friendly gaming content. They play everything from Fall Guys to Doom and of course the WWE 2K series. If you're a fan of gaming, be sure to check Up, Up, Down, Down, and if you're a wrestling fan, well, that's just an added bonus.
Now on to number 7, Bailey Sarian. It's an odd combination, sure, but Bailey kills it when talking about murder mystery and makeup. No pun intended there. It's really cool though, as Bailey does her makeup while seemingly showing the viewer how she's doing everything, and at the same time telling us about murder mysteries. Like, literally, what more could you want? Although some people at first claimed that she was doing was disrespectful, it seems like they didn't give her content a chance. Speaking with Allure, she explained, quote, "I've heard from people before they started to watch that automatically they thought, oh my god, this is the most disrespectful trash I've ever seen. But then they watch and they're like, oh, okay, I get what she's trying to do. I don't ever want to come across as disrespectful towards the victims. I try to state that numerous times because what I do continues to be questioned as far as my intentions. I just want to talk about this." You guys gotta let us know how you feel below, but personally I think she's just got, you know, a genuine interest, and it's kind of like a get ready with me video. Like, she's just sharing something interesting while she's doing her makeup. Really, like, you know, bang for your buck, a 2 for 1. Who doesn't love that?
At number 6, Love, Live, Serve. These guys have quite a large following, yet don't seem to be in the mainstream YouTube world, as odd as that seems. Currently at 6.7 million subscribers, these guys have been making parody and comedy comedy videos for years. The channel mainly consists of Noah Boat and Rhino, aka Ryan, who produce and act in all their own content. They cover everything from DaBaby going to class in high school to TikTokers working their first job under the impression that the app is banned. Although some may say their content is a little explicit, because it is, that doesn't mean they're problematic. We all swear, at least I do. And that's okay. I mean, YouTube isn't a fan, but f them. See, it just automatically beeps when I swear. Right now, I guarantee everything I just said will be beeped, and that's okay. I hate censorship.
Okay, moving on to number 5, abellanoor. The beauty vlogger who also does a lot of DIYs is also about self-empowerment, love, and just embracing our true beauty. Nebula and her husband Seth had a channel of their own at one point, but it seems like about a year ago they stopped making content for a secondary channel and put everything on her main channel. This includes Q&As, vlogs, and even challenges, such as letting the person in front of us decide what we eat, doing her husband's makeup, and the occasional reaction. Aside from this, Noor also talks about some very personal stuff in regards to her life, such as her recent battle with COVID, in which she tested positive back in May. Thankfully, she's made a recovery and is back to making some great content. Technically, her and Seth are 2 YouTubers, as are 2 Jared just mentioned prior to this number, but we're talking about channels as a whole here.
Up next at number 4, Threadbanger. This was yet another channel that you guys continue to comment on, but as I said before, there's only room for 10. Truth be told, we're already expecting more comments about others we should include, and we're totally cool with that because I love giving recognition where it's deserved. And we hear all about the drama and such, but let's highlight some of the positive too. We got another couple in Rob and Corinne, but that's okay, because Threadbanger is a great unproblematic channel that also shows some DIY stuff. If you're a fan, you likely know about Rob's near-death experience, or should I say death experience, as he was technically considered dead for about half an hour at one point. Thankfully, he made a miraculous recovery, and the two continue putting out content. Although not as often, for the time being at least, they do have their own channels in which they frequently appear in each other's videos, so if you want to catch it all, you gotta subscribe to all 3. But they're still just technically one number on this list, because you know, I love y'all and everything. I'm not gonna be like, here's 3 different channels. It's 3 into 1, right there. There they all are. Look, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, relax, Jared. So moving on to number 3, Andrea Renee. Surprisingly, there are a lot of beauty YouTubers out there who aren't extremely problematic as the biggest ones appear to be. And Andrea Renee is one of them. From beauty hauls, tutorials, trying out new looks, and makeup, Andrea really covers it all. And what I love about her channel is that unlike a lot of other beauty YouTubers, she doesn't just use the very expensive brands that the majority of us can't just run out and buy. She has her fair share of drugstore makeup looks and even minimal makeup looks that I find just so refreshing. There's also her Chill Time with Me series where it's not really a vlog, but more so Andrea just like doing her own thing while recording and speaking to the camera. It's not necessarily like a planned video, but more so Andrea just filming herself doing things she would normally do, while also speaking to some of her viewers. They're really, really fun.
At number 2, the Try Guys. The name says it all, as this channel is a group of guys who literally just try things. Going through their page, the majority of their videos consist of the Try Guys just trying things. Examples of this include the Try Guys make Star Wars Legos without instructions, and the Try Guys retry baking pies without a recipe. Of course, there's much more to it than just that, as they also do challenges, such as eating entire menus, and a little Australia vlog series, if you'll call it that. They also have an online comedy series streaming on YouTube in which they've banged out 10 seasons and have hundreds of episodes. Their content is pretty clean, and all around these guys try to stay in the good graces of everyone. They try, so they're Try Guys.
Okay, and finally at number 1, Patricia Bright. She does it all: beauty, fashion, and hair tutorials. She also gives random life advice, house tours, hauls, and just general life advice for women. She's almost at 3 million subscribers, has her own book, and recently launched her own online learning program called The Break, in which she told Forbes, "I named it The Break to represent the gap between what you see as the good lifestyle and how you build a plan to actually get there." Then there's also her YouTube channel called The Break, which focuses more on finances, personal development, and your career, as well as her own vlog channel, Britpop Life, which features the family, including Bright's husband Mike and their adorable children. Depending on what you're looking for, it seems Patricia really has a lot to offer. I personally love personal finance and money stuff because, you know, I'm at that stage of life. I need money and saving and all that, so that's why I love her. And there you guys have it for the part 2 of this list. I'm sure you'll comment a ton of others we have to include, but like we said, there is just so many, but we will make more with these videos if we need to.
You guys know if you want a part 3, just let us know.
We will do it.
100%.
This is so fun. We love this.
Look, there's a lot of unproblematic YouTubers, but it's always the most disruptive that appear to have the loudest voice, at least usually. Either way, for now, let's reply to some comments from part 1 of this series.
AP said Sophia should be higher up. She's completely unproblematic and hilarious. I honestly included her first just because I love her so much. Like we said, it's not really like a numbered list. It's just like, kind of like, because you can't rank that. You can't rank best unproblematic YouTubers.
Like it is a list of 10, but it's not a list of like, here's the worst to the best. It's like, if you're on the list, it's good. It doesn't matter what number you are.
That's how we meant it.
Like this is the #1 most unproblematic YouTuber of all time. That's not how.
I love Sophia so much, trust me.
Yeah. Mia the Hufflepuff said, there's quite a few unproblematic people, but problematic people overwhelm the platforms, so you only focus on a few losers who ruin everything for everyone else. That's kind of what I was saying before, is like the disruptive ones have the loudest voice, like they're it's the crazies and the people that make the biggest stink are obviously the ones that everyone's gonna pay attention to.
Yeah.
So when people are doing good things and just being decent human beings, they're not gonna get the recognition.
They kind of fly under the radar because you're not talking about. They have nothing like talkable. It's like, oh, did you hear this?
Prime example is like the Logan situation. That literally made international news, like in the forest. Whereas like, I don't know, Mr. Beast, who gave
Team Trees
tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, he did give a gold bar to a waitress, and that was, I think, like local news. But why isn't that on CNN? Like, it's people just love the negative, and it's sad, but that's where we are.
Our world is negativity fueled, really. Then Alina Sam said, when Jared says yes, there's something between us, I really thought they meant they were dating. LOL.
No, there's this, like.
Yeah.
That's it.
This, we gotta leave the space.
Plexiglass, because we're not in the same social circle.
Yeah, true.
Because we're not dating. But, I mean, she's lovely, and I think. Potentially single?
Oh, yeah, no, I am single.
Hey, guys, you gotta shoot that shot.
Yeah, we both are actually. So.
Yeah, we both are single. But you know what? It's just like professionalism. Yeah. You don't wanna
get along really, but everyone at the office is just so fun. Yeah. So, yeah, we all have a good time at the office.
You just don't wanna mix personal and work and.
That action was just.
This is interlocking. That's all it is. This is interlocking. We're just interlocking things here. This has nothing to do with anything else but interlocking bricks. Kyle White said, "Could we get a triple COVID?" No.
No, definitely not. We can't even fit it like really in the space too.
Yeah, it'd be very hard. I mean, because even now, like my arm's out of the camera, like it's.
Yeah.
So to have another body here, maybe if it was like you, Shar, and somebody else. The real issue with me is I'm just so muscular that my frame doesn't fit. Right? Yeah. But I mean,
he takes up 2 spaces basically.
It's tough. It was tough to get Kenzie here because she's like, your muscles are getting in the way. I'm just like, I can't help it.
I can barely fit.
My big frame is just so wide.
Yeah.
I'm not that muscular. I'm more lean than
Guys, tell him how muscular he is on Instagram.
I'm actually, fun fact, I'm about to post a thirst trap today.
Wow.
Thirst trap Thursday.
You heard it here first.
Anyways, guys, that's all for this one. I've been one of your hosts, Jared Bronstein.
And I've been Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you soon. Fine, I make up for my lack of height with my big fucking muscles.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be.
Look, I won't even fit. I can't even fit. I can't even fit. Because my fucking muscles are too big. I got a big. You can put everything up until I said I have a big. Or include it. Everyone knows. I just put Kenzie because I know.
That was cute. I like that.
Didn't know how you wanted to go about it. Depending on where you know him from will likely determine how you know the guy. By name. You get what I'm saying? He's got 3 names. Like if you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm saying? How do I word that better?
Is Jared always this funny? I need to watch more of his videos if that's true. All right.
Bronstein.
Bronstein, get in frame.
Hey there.